Hello, this is Mindy from The Weekend Gardener, and today I'm going to show you how to make a really easy composting bin. And the materials you're going to need for this project are gloves, wire clippers, chicken wire of any height, cardboard, or landscape cloth. Now I'm going to give you a hint before we even begin this project. When you get your chicken wire, roll it out on the ground and put a weight on each end. It can be a log, it can be a cinder block, just something to hold that chicken wire flat, because doing that will help you create the circle. Now as you can see, this circle is actually a pretty big circle, so don't think you have to use the entire roll of chicken wire when you're forming your bin. You can make it any size that you feel will deal with the amount of kitchen scraps and yard waste that you produce. Now this particular piece of chicken wire is 30 inches in height, so this is how our example we're going to use. Now prior to making your circle, what you're going to need to do is you're going to need to cover the ground with either cardboard, big pieces of cardboard such as this, or landscape cloth. Now don't just cover the area on the inside of the bin, but cover so that you have a border around your bin. And this will prevent grass and weeds growing into your compost. Once you've done that, you can form your ring. Now, you can seam your ring together in one of two ways. And I would like to also give you another hint. When you unroll it, prior to getting to the very end, fold it upon itself. And that will help seal in those rough edges that can cut your hands. Now chicken wire normally comes with a wire wrapped around it to hold it together. So you can utilize that wire, or you can use garden ties to create a seam. And that's what I'm actually going to do. I'm going to use the wire that was wrapped around the chicken wire. And you just cut strips of it. And you just want to create a tight seam to hold this together. And then just twist the wire a couple of times to hold in place. Once you have this done, now you can begin to layer inside your composting bin. And I'm going to show you proper layering techniques in another video. But the only thing that should go in this bin is organic matter. And that is kitchen scraps such as banana peels, potato peels, such like that, grass clippings from your yard, leaves in the fall. You should never ever add any type of dairy products, meat or bone to your composting bin. Now a few hints I would like to give you. If you have a raised bed and your goal is to put the compost that you generate in your composting bin in your raised bed, consider creating your composting bin in the raised bed. Then come spring, all you do is take apart your ring and the compost falls into place and fills your raised bed. Another hint I would like to offer is make your composting bin convenient. If it is not convenient to you, you won't use it. So it needs to be conveniently located to your garden space, but it also needs to be conveniently located to your house. So don't put it far away thinking that you're going to walk the distance to put your kitchen scraps in there because you're afraid of flies and stuff like that. If a composting bin is maintained properly, you won't have those problems. So this year, give creating a composting bin a try. It's really fun. So until we meet in the garden again, this has been Mindy from The Weekend Gardener.